I'm going to do this little clip here on the broccoli that I grow. See the broccoli? And I'm going to have to tell you, there is not that much on there because I eat this every day. I wanted to grow broccoli, but because I like growing plants in my food, I call it my little food forest, because I want to grow plants that last, I didn't really want a plain old broccoli that would grow ahead and then just die. So I went ahead and looked around and I found something called, at least he called it, a sprouting broccoli. And he explained, I found it online, it was on eBay, and he sold a bunch of heirloom type seeds, hundreds and hundreds of seeds. And he said that this would grow small little heads. You'll never get a big head. So I thought, well, that's good because I do a lot of stir fry and make different things, and I don't need a big broccoli head. Okay. So I went ahead and bought them. I planted like 6 seeds in a pot, and they came up. I believe 5 of them came up really big, you know, fast. And I had on my deck about 5 broccoli plants that were now 5 inches tall. So I didn't want to leave them in a small pot. So I brought them over here. Now, this was before the wood chips. See, I've got all my wood chips here. I didn't have any wood chips. But I didn't know what to do with them, and they were small. So I planted them inside. Let's see if we can get in here. See the bricks? And these bricks have holes in it. So I went ahead and planted 5 broccolis. Let's see if I can get the camera back there. See the other one back there? Look at the size of the trunks now. I planted them in the bricks with the native soil and probably a little bit of potting soil from the store at the time because I wasn't in the wood chips. And they stood really small for like a year. They just stood small. They did grow a little bit. And then after we brought in the wood chips, we've got it all piled here. This is inches and inches thick. I don't know exactly how thick. Could be a good 6-7 inches. But they took off. And now I've got these trees. They're 3 years old now. I mean, look at them. And you can just, I don't even take care of them. They really need a good trimming. But they're growing broccoli all year round. I get broccoli, these little, see, look even there. I didn't pick those, so they're going to flower. Now, if you let them flower, the leaves will become small because they're putting all their energy into their seed heads. If you continue to snap off their buds, their flowers, then they'll have these big, massive leaves. See these big leaves here? Look how big the leaves are. And I use that. We cook with that. I make a blended drink because I don't really juice. I use a blender. And I make a green drink. But if you leave them, if I let this go to seed, then the new leaves that will be coming into this one will stay small until all the seeds are done. So I just snap them off. I mean, I do leave a lot because I have been collecting seed. I haven't planted anymore, really, to speak of. I don't need any more. But I also like them to flower because it brings the bees in and the goldfinches love it. Look how beautiful. But I get this all year round. I have broccoli anytime I want. I don't need, like I said, a super big head. There's no reason for it, but it just took off. These bushes are 3 to 5 feet tall, and they're really bushed out. They're on the other side, too. Well, they're peeking around the other side, see? So it's something to think about. If they seem to last, I don't know what their lifespan is. I don't know if they'll be, well, we know they're 3 years and they look beautiful. I don't know if they'll go 3, 4, 5 years, if they'll just keep on growing, but they're like trees now. Look at that. I mean, I haven't even taken care of this. I let my garden do its own thing. I come out here a little bit and do a little bit, but look at this massive trunk on that. So if you want something like a broccoli, if you want broccoli, but you don't want something with a big head that pretty much after the big head comes, it might last a little while, send a couple offshoots and then die. Think about something called sprouting broccoli. Look around at the other different types of plants. But I love these. I mean, like I said, I make a lot of stir fry and juices, and we love our greens, and the leaves are beautiful. They're blue. Look how kind of a green blue they are. Look at how beautiful they are. See, I snapped it off. I come out here in my garden every day and just eat broccoli. Broccoli, broccoli, broccoli. There's so much broccoli, and it's really clean. The birds come in here, and they really go through and pick off any pests that come in here. That's why we have our water features, because that keeps them out. Even a little deck garden, if you've got something on a deck, you can just put a little water feature on there. You can get them cheap. That's how I started, with a little cheap one I plugged in, and they'll bring the birds in, and they'll really take care of your garden. So, if you want to try something different, I love my broccoli. In fact, I'm going to eat some right now. It's so good. I don't even have to cook it. I just eat it raw. Well, everybody, have a great day. And don't forget to eat what you grow.